Arctic Wednesdays with Fire Tree. I'm Alisa Agnes, your host, and I believe it's time to get real and spill some tea or coffee. So today I have a bonus episode for you. It will be about the song Only You, which comes from my novel Laura's Diary, My Awesome Life. And also it's another song from the record, which is called Silver Fields Part 2. So at first I will read you the lyrics and later I will tell you a few words about this song. So here it is. Only you. She still sincerely loves him so, though he hurt her so. They still want to be close, though they don't know. He's the one she wants. She wants to break through. She just needs a bit of courage to sing this song. You're the one I wanted to be with. You're the one I wanted to make my dreams come true with. A fate didn't want the same for us. It separated us. And you just left me alone. But I still believe it's you and only you. He's astonished, says he feels the same. He wants to be close to her again. Happiness, they forgive each other. Or sorrows, unhappy love. It's just a memory now. They know better now. Let this moment last forever. And this song is just a memory. You're the one I wanted to be with. You're the one I wanted to make my dreams come true with. Our fate didn't want the same for us. It separated us. And you just left me alone. But I still believe it's you and only you. I'm not her. It's not our story. You know you're the one I wanted to believe in, but you never cared for me. I found someone meant for me. Pain gets lost in this rain forever. The last time we sing this song. You're the one I wanted to be with. You're the one I wanted to make my dreams come true with. But fate didn't want the same for us. It separated us. And you just left me alone. But I still believe it's you and only you. Yep, so that's the song. It's quite long. And well, what can I tell you? I wrote it when I was 13. I wrote it, I fought for the boy I had a crush on, but later I realized that I actually wrote this song about the relationship and about the man who I met 3 years later. And it's a very strange story because it's literally about the experience that I didn't have as a 13-year-old girl, and this story that I tell here in the song is in fact something that happened many years later, and I realized that quite recently in my 20s, and it's a very strange thing at this point. And also at first the song was written in Polish. I simply translated it, and this way we have such a very long story. And well, it's still very surprising to me that I wrote something that kind of came true many years later, because what it's about finding a boy who you thought you could be with, but later you realize that you never were really meant for each other. And later you meet this boy and there is some misunderstanding between two of you, and it's one person wanted to be with the second person, and that second person didn't know that that first person is interested. And it's like she needs a courage to say what she really wants, and this way he finds out that he also feels this way, and this way all this hurt simply ends. And later she thinks about that boy she liked, and she realizes that this boy who she just met is someone who was always meant for her, not that crush she had these years ago. And right now, imagine that I wrote this at the very beginning when I was 13, and I absolutely had no idea that I could meet this perfect boy about which I mentioned here in this song. So it's kind of a dream come true. I don't know how to call it. It's so surprising for me as a writer right now when I look at this after all these years. I mean, after 13 years. Because I was 13, right now I'm 26, right? So, yeah, that's what I can tell you about what it's about the moment of writing this song, and right now maybe something more about the connection with my novel, Röster Manson. So, I always like this song. It has a very special place in my heart because of this kind of magical situation, and that's why I decided to make it a part of my novel, because it was full of songs that I wrote as a teenager, and when I felt like some song is good and it fits to my story, I wanted to add them there, because I knew that I may not have a chance to have my own record and be a singer as I always wanted as a teenager and a child. So yep, I decided to just have a chance to at least publish these lyrics, and just felt like it was a good fit for my novel. And also there are few totally new songs which I wrote for this book when I decided to publish it in a form of traditional book, not just a blog or something like that. And also there are more songs which I didn't finish or I didn't feel proud of, and they all were left in my notebooks. I mean, from high school and middle school, and I came back to these old songs, and they are published in my other novel, Unknown Future, The Destiny. So at this point, I can tell you that when I finish talking about songs from the rest of my awesome life, I will tell you more about songs from my second novel. So one day you will have a third season of my podcast. But at first I will need to publish next two books, poetry books, I mean volume number 3 and 4. And they are coming when I finish writing my first 5 books, and this poetry book, which will be double, once again will be my 6th book, so it will take me a few years. So yep, I think this podcast will go until kind of the end of this year, and later we'll have a little break, maybe a few years, and later you will have more poetry and more songs. So, by the way, I just felt like it was a good moment to say, oh, okay, so I think it's time to slowly end this episode. You know what to expect in the next one. I mean, we'll come back to poetry from the cycle from lab and experiments, and what will happen then I will tell you in the next episode. Also, I have a totally new shop right now. So if you Google alisaagnes.com, you'll find my official website, my blog, and also my store. And since now you can add whatever you like to the cart, and you can make your own bundles, and well, there are more options than there used to be. You know, it's my third year with the official website and with this new blog Get Inspired and with store. So yep, I just felt like I had to let you know. So right now it's absolutely all, so I can only tell you until the next time. Yeah, bye.